Haute Couture represents the pinnacle of France's sartorial savoir-faire. Whether timeless and traditional or daring and avant-garde, this is Parisian style at its very best. Haute Couture is all about the perfect marriage of design, fabric and execution. It costs a lot to produce and isn't as lucrative as you might think. Its primary purpose then is to reveal the limits of what's possible.
What does it mean to you?
Every January, luxury labels present their couture collections for the coming summer. And this year's no different. Under the great dome of the capital's Grand Palais, Chanel has recreated an 18th century Italian villa.
It's unbelievably beautiful. It's exquisite. With that wedding dress, it was like a nod to contemporary fashion, but also to the new generation. There were dresses that, well, let's just say I think I would wear most of them, apart from maybe one or two. I need to be a little younger to wear a couple of them. But everything was amazing. You realize the amount of work that goes into each dress, all that work in the workshops. It's just so beautiful.
Karl Lagerfeld wanted this collection to be elegant and serene. The colour palette is full of dusty pinks and sky blues, while the blacks, whites and neutrals are all tinged with gold and silver. Clever folds and drapery create something of a trompe-l'œil effect. At the close of the show, an unexpected finale, with Karl Lagerfeld nowhere to be seen for the first time since he arrived at Chanel in 1983. Instead, it was Chanel's studio director Virginie Viard who took the stage. An official communiqué later explained that Lagerfeld hadn't been feeling well enough to attend. At the Musée Rodin, meanwhile, an altogether more festive affair, with Dior transforming the space into a dazzling circus.
The circus is something that go around the world and change the city when I arrive. It's like a fashion week. It's like a little world that go around the world.
The show was conceived in collaboration with the London-based feminist acrobatic theatre company Mimbre. All 20 of its members are women.
For us, the circus is about the human connection. It's about the trust. It's about bodies connecting to create beautiful things. I took a lot of inspiration from the Rodin Museum, and I wanted the bodies of the acrobats to really come together into living sculpture, to fill the space, and to then create the frames, the windows, the celebration of the clothes and the model and the collection, which is so beautiful.
The collection's inspired by characters from the Italian circus tradition and a ballet called Parade, composed in 1917 by Éric Satie, based on a poem by Jean Cocteau. In fashion, just like in dance or circus, it's all in the details.
There is a lot of work. Everything has to be light. You don't have not to see that all these women in the atelier worked many years, many hours, many months. You had to not see that everybody here, me, but also the staff, the production, the PR, everybody, all these people work together for 10 minutes, but you have to see only the beauty of the moment, you have to enjoy of the moment, but you are not to see like it's art, you have to see the dream.
Speaking of dreams, Dior is taking a trip across the Channel. Up until July, London's Victoria and Albert Museum will be hosting a new exhibition called Christian Dior, Designers of Dreams. But back to Paris, and the most Parisian of all designers, Jean Paul Gaultier, who's just decided to ban the use of animal fur in his collections.
He's just like, he's everything. He's just fun and creative, and he celebrates individuals, people that are different, and he's different, and he's just amazing.
Gaultier has always been a champion of diversity, and that extends to where he finds his inspiration. This collection references everything from Japanese geishas and origami to David Bowie and the need to protect the world's oceans. But there is a sartorial thread that links these apparently disparate ideas: the humble pleat.
I wanted everything to be pleated, everything. Even the model's hair was crimped. Maybe next time, I'll even hold a casting for people with pleated faces, you know, full of lines, old people's faces, because they're also very beautiful. Lines can get more beautiful as we age.
And now a little-known fact about one of his best-loved muses, Dita Von Teese.
She's a blonde who dyes her hair brown. She's actually a natural blonde. It's amazing. Usually it's brunettes who go blonde, and it's great. Her skin's so pale. She's got this amazing complexion and an amazing figure. You take her corset off and she retains the shape of the corset. She doesn't change. She doesn't even need a corset. It's astonishing.
C'est un scoop. C'est un scoop.
Thanks, Jean Paul.
It knocked me sideways, honestly, absolutely. What they've managed to do with couture here is amazing. It's so poetic, so creative, but also so modern. It's such a rare thing. Yes, it's an extraordinary collection.
Couture is a world of extraordinary expertise, with price tags to match. Most of us may not be able to touch, but we can certainly look.